Hey, it's Saturday night. I just was in the house. We just ate supper. Had some steaks roasted on the grill. Whew, boy, that was good. Um, I had to run out to the shop look for my camera because I didn't know where my camera was. Getting ready to head back in. I'm not going to be able to do justice to this numerics thing. Let me put it this way: I don't have the time and resources to do it justice, but I'm going to give you a couple examples, and that's all I'm really going to be able to do. So anyway, let me get back in and start putting it together. So here we go. Hey, this is interesting stuff, but it's not exciting. You'd probably be nodding off in a couple minutes because I shouldn't have done this when I was tired, and I'm pretty tired, and I'm not exuding a lot of energy, and it's consequently, even though it's fascinating stuff, it's not going to be exciting to to listen to me droning on. But anyway, there you go. So like this, what I need is charts and whatnot. Um, as it is, all I have is what's written in this little pamphlet thing here, and I'll put that up on the screen as I'm reading some of it, and hopefully it'll be sufficient to understand what's going on. We're talking about numerics in the Bible, proof that the Bible was written by an intelligence far beyond anything that exists now in either human or artificial intelligence or any supercomputers or whatever. So let's take a look. Last week I introduced a guy named Ivan Panin, and he spoke lots of old languages and Greek, Hebrew, and he was a mathematical wizard. And just to recap what we talked about a little, I guess it was Wednesday. Um, the Greek and Hebrew languages, they don't have a number system like we do. They use different letters in the alphabet to signify a number. And he Panin was reading the Bible in the original languages, and it kind of started seeing mathematically, started adding up the mathematical sums of different words and phrases, and he started to find patterns, and let me just go ahead and read. Panin found that patterns of prime numbers, such as 11, 13, 17, and 23, but especially 7, were found in great clusters. He would add up the sum of all numerical values for different words, sentences, paragraphs, passages, and whole books, and he found the same patterns in each of these forms. He found that the number of words in a vocabulary divides by 7. The number of proper names, both male and female, divides by 7. The number of words that begin with a vowel divides by 7. Likewise, the number of words that begin with a consonant. The number of letters in a vocabulary divides by 7. And those letters, those that are vowels, and those that are consonants also divide by 7. Words that occurred more than once divide by 7, and also words that appeared only once. The number of nouns is divisible by 7. Also the words that are not. Even the number of words beginning with each letter of the alphabet. and on and on. Panin only stayed on a passage long enough to confirm beyond reasonable doubt the statistical evidence for supernatural design. But he stated that the longer you stayed on one, it would continue to yield further and further evidences of pattern within patterns until the mind reeled. Here's an example from the Old Testament. Just the very first sentence in the Bible. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Genesis 1:1. That's the way it comes out in English. In the Hebrew, it is exactly 7 words. The 7 words have exactly 28 letters, which is 4 times 7. There are 3 nouns, God, heavens, and earth. Taking the letters of these, substituting their number equivalents, and adding them up, you get a combined total of 777, which is 111 times 7. There is one Hebrew verb created. The total numerical value is 203, which is 29 times 7. The first 3 words contain the subject with exactly 14 letters, which is 2 times 7. Likewise, the other 4 are the object with exactly 14 letters. The Hebrew words for the 2 objects, heaven and earth, each have 7 letters. The value for the first, middle, and last letters in the sentence is 133, which is 19 times 7. The numeric value of the first and last letters of all the words is 1393, which is 199 times 7. The value of the first and last letters of the first and last words of the verse is 497, which is 71 times 7. The value of the first and last letters of each of the words between is 896, which is 128 divided by 7. No, times 7, excuse me. 128 times 7. And so on and so on. In this verse alone, there are 30 different features of 7. I've only listed 11 of them. The chance of this happening accidentally is 1 in 33 trillion. And here's an example from the New Testament. Matthew 1, 1 to 11. The vocabulary has 49 words, 7 times 7. 28 words begin with a vowel, which is 4 times 7. The remaining 21 with a consonant, 3 times 7. And with a vowel, 42 with the consonants, which is 6 times 7. The 49 words have 266 letters, which is 38 times 7. Out of the 266 letters, 140 are vowels, which is 20 times 7. 126 are consonants, which is 18 times 7. Also, of these 49 words, 14 occur only once, 2 times 7. 35 occur more than once, 5 times 7. 42, which is 6 times 7, are nouns, 7 are not. These remaining common nouns have exactly 49 letters, which is 7 times 7. Male names occur in all 56 times, which is 8 times 7. The names of only 3 women appear in the passage, and the Greek letters of their names add up to 14 exactly. These are just some of the things he found. 2 examples, one from the Old Testament, one from the New. He said wherever you tried it, whatever passages in the Old or New Testament in the original language that it was written in, you'd find these patterns. So, some very interesting and thought-provoking evidence here for divine authorship of the Bible. Even though lots of different guys penned it, they were inspired. They were God guided their the words, even though each author, each one that was writing had a different style and different way of wording things and different personalities. God still was able to work in this elaborate mathematical pattern. So, uh, just thought it would be something that would be interesting to see some hard evidence, mathematical evidence for God's authorship of the Bible. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Wake up. See ya. Have a good day.